Hi, this is Mark Pledger from Rapala, and I'm here today to talk to you about Victrix Rifles. This is one of the other creations of Victrix, part of the Victrix series. And the rifle that I have in front of me here is the Target Series. And this specific caliber that's sitting in front here is actually the 6XC in a 8.5-in-1 twist. And just by looking at the rifle, you can see that this is a shooter. Just to go through some of the details of this Target Series. The Target Series is one of 4 of the Victrix series. So in the Victrix series, you get the Absolute, which is the F-Class Open. You've got the Target Series, which is for FTR or long distance shooting, also going into F-Class Open. And then you've got the Sports Series, which is designed more for the FTR. And then you've even got a carbon performance. Same platform as this, but on a very, very lightweight carbon rigid stock. In the Target Series, you have a number of different calibers. You've got a 300 WSM, 308 Match, 308 Win, 284 Win, 7x270 WSM, 6.5 Creedmoor, 6.5x47, 6XC and 6BR, all of those well-known, well-respected long-distance shooting calibers. All of them come on the exact same platform, and it's designed designed in such a way that it's a competition winner. Everything in here is designed for absolute perfection, to the best tolerances, to the best finishes, to ensure that the person who buys this rifle can buy a rifle that will happily compete and win competitions. These rifles here are designed as competition winners. Everything in this rifle is exactly what you would get, if not better than your top custom built production rifles that you can buy today. And this is where the opportunity with Victrix actually lies. It is designed and built to the strictest tolerances. Their barrels are bought in from one of the top barrel manufacturers in the world. They still checked and gone through quality control with Victrix themselves. If they don't pass the standard, the barrel is rejected, sent back to the supplier who will supply everybody else in the world. But Victrix has the opportunity to actually make sure that they buy the best out of the batch. For a top class barrel, we need a top class action, and that's exactly what you get on the Victrix rifles. The Victrix rifle, you'll see this is a nice shiny action in like a dull black. And the reason why it's this color is this action has got a very special treatment on it. The treatment is called PVD. PVD stands for physical vapor deposition. And what it does, it actually impregnates into the stainless steel, and it makes the stainless steel significantly harder. So it increases the hardness of the stainless steel roughly 20 times. So this stainless steel action with the special PVD coating, which is also unbelievably expensive and very hard to do, so a lot of the rifle manufacturers don't have the technology to do so, increases it to roughly diamond hardness. So you need very special tools in order to try and work on this action. The benefit of this action means that you can actually run it 100% dry. So you don't have any issues with little bits of dust and grime and that getting into it and actually clogging up your action. It's very, very hard wearing. It also enables the action to be unbelievably smooth. So you just have to feel this action, and if you notice, I'm running the action now 100% dry. There's no lubricant, there's no anything on the action itself. And with the least amount of pressure, you've got the smoothest action that you could imagine. Your bolt, you'll notice, has a 3-lug offset system, which enables the best performance. The rifle also, you'll notice that the firing pin, when it's armed, has a nice, easy identifiable ring. So it's quick and easy to have a look at your rifle to make sure the status of your rifle. The trigger is a very special trigger, also designed with the help of Victrix. It's a frictionless trigger like all your top quality competition triggers. The trigger you can happily set down to under 2 ounces and still be 100% safe. And being frictionless, you know that the repeatability on the trigger is 100%. On the competition rifles, they're all single shot actions. You can happily get left ported actions. You can get right bolt, left port. You can have left bolt, left port, left bolt, right port. So it's customized to the shooter's specifications. For South Africa, we bring in standard right bolt, right port. But any of these other variants can happily be brought in for you, but it will take longer to do so. The rifle has an adjustable cheek piece, which is obviously very important for the competition shooter, so you can adjust it for that shooter's build. You've also got adjustable butt plate, so you can adjust the height as well as the can to make sure that, again, the rifle fits the shooter 100%. In some of the rifles, and you can get your Anschutz rail built into the stock of the rifle, as we have in this case here. The beauty about these rifles, especially in the South African environment, for a competitive shooter to actually go and build a brand spanking new rifle, it can take a huge amount of time, and the reason being is you have to get all your necessary spare parts in, hand them across to a very competent gunsmith who has to apply for the necessary permission to go ahead and start building that rifle, which can take a couple of months, as we have experienced in the past. Once they've got the necessary clearances, that good gunsmith is normally very busy because he's so good. So it can take that gunsmith a number of months to actually go into production with your rifle. And then once everything is put together, the gunsmith has to put through a report to our authorities to say exactly what parts. Now it's a complete gun, so the authorities can register it as a gun, and then, or complete rifle. Only then can you apply for your license on that firearm. So that whole process normally takes a minimum of 12 months, and in rare occasions can take 18 months to 2 years. The beauty about the Victrix rifle is that you have all the same attention to detail. They can only produce a maximum of 250 of these rifles in their current factory as it stands at the moment. Their quality control that they go through in actually building all these various components and actually putting all of these components together is the same, if not better than your top gunsmith, the same attention to detail as your top gunsmith will actually take with your rifle. The beauty about it is that you can buy it with the correct caliber choice, the correct barrel lengths, the correct quality in all their components, and you can buy it off the shelf, take a month to 3 months to have it registered and licensed in your own name, and you can go and be winning competitions shortly after that. So this is one of the rifles, something to look out for. If you've got any questions or queries, please don't hesitate to contact us. The contact details are below, and we wish you guys happy shooting.